Hi, this is Sagar Roy, and I welcome you all to this wonderful platform named Sagar Says. Friends, today I'll be talking about a very important issue, that means topic, that is the resume building. Since I have got my placement in PwC, so I'm getting a request from various students or the people that are preparing for their placement to understand how this resume plays a very important role in getting the response from this particular recruiter. So whenever you are applying a job in that particular form, you are getting a point or the option of uploading your resume. Thus, resume also plays a very important role. Actually, it gives the company understanding about your personality, about your traits, the skills that you possess, and how you how suitable you are in a particular job. So actually, it shows every kinds of thing. Okay, so it's just a mirror image of your skills that you are actually possessing. So I'll be describing how to put on those skills, because you will say yes, I can go like that, I can go like that, but there should be an ideal way to put all those kinds of things which I have understood while actually applying through this particular jobs and everything. So I'll just share that one only with you. Okay, so let's start. So here in this video, I'll be starting with my resume. I have taken this particular resume because this resume got shortlisted in PwC various rounds, also in Deloitte. In other placement drives also, in Tata also, this resume got shortlisted. So these are the things actually I have put, and that is why I'm totally confident that I can put this particular resume for a reference purpose, and that is why I'm providing it. Like I'll make sure that I'll upload this particular resume in the description section of this video, so that you can get an idea about how this resume I have made. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss about that. So at the very first point, you can see, just a minute, let me just my yeah, just a minute. Yeah, fine. So here you can see, I think it is visible. So here you can see, very first thing I have mentioned is uh, the name. Okay, the first and foremost important thing is your name. Whatever you mention in your resume, no, it should be in the block letters. I have seen many people, they are actually sharing their resume, and the letter format is not very correct. So whatever you are actually mentioning according to your name, this name should be very much broad, so that it should be eye catchy. Like, this is your name. Okay, suppose I have written Sagar Roy. So whenever a particular recruiter will be seeing, so he'll be getting the information that yes, this is the Sagar resume. Okay, this is how it actually goes. So here I have been mentioned my that means the location, that is Agartala and Tripura and West. Okay, just write in that way. Okay, after that you can use that one. So another important thing is that while mentioning resume, people actually forget their contact details, because this is how you will be contacted now. So you have to mention this particular contact details, and in contact details also, actually what you have to mention is specifically your email address. It is very much important nowadays, because email is very much convenient way of communication nowadays, and it is also professional. So actually recruiters, they approach you to this email only. Okay, and you have to have a good working mobile number. Of course, they can get an idea about it, and a well sorted LinkedIn profile. Nowadays, LinkedIn actually plays a very important role while applying to this professional websites, and in the specific process of this that means placement and everything. Okay, so this LinkedIn profile is very much important. So before going ahead with the resume, you should have a proper LinkedIn profile while you have mentioned all your skills, all your details. Once good day, I'll also describe about how the LinkedIn profile is made, how this internships are put on the LinkedIn profile, what are the things that is to be put on the LinkedIn profile, and what not. Okay, this is a separate video. I'll talk about again, this video will be longer if I just talk about LinkedIn and everything. Okay, so these are the thing. So apart from that, what is important? This, your one suitable photograph should be there, a passport size photograph, a professional manner. Don't go with a casual photograph, because I have seen a lot of people are actually having their casual photographs. Don't go ahead with that. Okay, just put on this kind of thing. Okay, now a suitable formal profile photograph. Then after that, you have to go with the objective. What is that? And just a minute, please hold on. Yeah, so after that, you have to go ahead with one objective. I'm just removing all those things. Just a minute, please hold on. Okay. I'm not, just a minute. Yeah, before that, what you have to do is just you have to think about the objective. Now objective, because for each and every kinds of organization or the company, you should have different objective. I'll just show you, just a minute. I'm just showing you how it looks. See, if I have this particular objective with me, and the same objective cannot go ahead and be put on for another kinds of thing. Okay, another kinds of company. While I am saying, because this is the thing that I have used, this particular objective I have used for my consultancy job applications. Why? Because it shows that I am, see how I am writing. I'm not showing the things in that way, just take it in a positive manner. How to show? I always try to discover something new. If I'm applying for a particular job, then they will understand that, see, they are not going with the specialist kind of people. So they actually want the generalist kind of people. So I'm saying that I always try to discover something new. That means I'm interested to learn more, because they want you to be a learner. Okay, in every company nowadays they want you to be a learner. And what is the more important thing? You should have a proper principle. What kind of principle that you follow? You should have a good principle. This particular principle that I am following, I'm not going to say again. So these things are there. You can easily get into that and you can read it. Okay, so you should have a proper way of saying, like you should quote a particular quotation, like I follow this particular thing because this it is actually inspirational for me. This is how actually you write. Don't go ahead and copy and paste all those things. I'm a professional background and go and see this and that I have done, and no, don't go ahead with that. Just follow this proper format. Okay, I'll also show you how you can easily produce this particular type of resume a very minute amount of time. Okay, I will give you some application details, like from where you can produce this particular thing actually according to your need. Okay, there is a specific app which I'm also following, because I'll just let you know what is that. Now let us understand what is the skills that I am possessing. So here you have to write very precisely. You have to write what the skills that you are possessing on a particular time. Like suppose I am a mechanical engineer, so that is why I process the skill of AutoCAD. I go with the SolidWorks. I'm having good English proficiency. Why I'm saying, see, these things are important, because in my job description, you have to read your job description 2 times and understand what are the skills on which they are actually saying that these things actually we want you to take over. So because in my case it was communication skill, it was understanding about digital things, it was understanding about the that means how you are managing the clients and everything. So okay, so that is why interpersonal skills, I am adding interpersonal skill. I'm adding problem solving, because it was about the problem solving consultancy, and I was a team spirit, because you have to work in team. Okay, these are the things actually. This should be changed whenever you apply a particular job. This should be actually customized after seeing the job descriptions. So that is why for each and every kinds of company, you should have a different kinds of profile. Okay, similarly for the language things, I know it means Hindi, English, whatever the languages, don't go ahead directly like Java, Python, what are those things. Don't make it in that particular case. Just go ahead and write only 1 or 2 programming language in which you are comfortable with. I'm also comfortable with Java, but in that case I don't need that particular thing now, because it is irrelevant to discuss about this kinds of thing in a particular job description where they have not mentioned these kinds of thing. Okay, if you know it, then it's perfect. And why you are putting it here? Because you want your profile to be shortlisted. So what the recruiter are actually doing, so if you are exaggerating your resume, if you are putting exhaustive amount of things on your resume and skills languages from copy and paste, then he will understand that he has done copy and paste, and that is why the resume looks like this. So ultimately you have to understand that why this job description is important for you and everything. So after that you have to go ahead and discuss about your education section. So just a minute, let me just clear all this drawing and move on. Yeah, well, I'm just talking about this one now. This education background, just look at it. I have mentioned my education background. How I have mentioned, this is a very important thing, because I have seen people mentioning the education background in different way. They have used like I have completed my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya SSC, it is class 10th. I've completed my class 12, this is AISSC, that means from the Kendriya Vidyalaya CBSE board. I have then gone to the NIT Agartala. Now you will say I should have done it from the upward side, like from SSC, okay, then AISSC, okay, then what I'm having, another part, AISSC, then you get my point what I'm saying, and then my institute, whatever it is. Okay, but I have not done that in that way, because the recent one, I'm saying the recent one should be actually in the top. Then after you have to move ahead in the lower direction, okay, in a chronological manner, okay, in the you can think of it in a back manner. Okay, like how? Because now I am in a college. Before that I was in 12th, then I was in 10th. Okay, this is how you have to mention. Do mention your percentage and CGPS, because this plays a very important role whenever you are applying for this kind of job. Okay, Now, very important thing, based on those kinds of things, like now you have to think about what are that means opportunities that you have taken, and what are the things that you have done in your like days. Okay, maybe in the college days, and maybe in the school days. If you have done something very much interesting in your school days, you can even mention that. Yeah, this shows your continuous learning process. So I was in that kind of freak, so I have mentioned everything. Yeah. Now what is that? It is in-plant training experience. So I have, yeah, I have undergone many in-plant trainings. In one sort of different video, I'll talk about what was my internship experience and how I have approached to these particular companies. These all are very reputed company, and how I have approached. And because these are also important. This is the etiquette that actually you have to grow in order to get such opportunities. Okay, so that is why it is important. So yeah, fine, let us just start with that. So this is the very recent thing that I have gone through. This is the internship. The first internship in plant training that I have done is with ONGC. So these are the basic things. I will not explain each and everything, because I will go with another video and discuss about how was my internship experience and how I have approached. But if you want to know that particular thing, then only I can share. No issues. So what I have mentioned is learning outcomes. So it is important what you have learned. Okay, just writing internship so and so will not matter, because what you have learned is very much important. Now you have learned a very technical thing, but if you are just mentioning those technical terms, your like, recruiter will not understand those kinds of things. So in a small point of view, just write one thing, that is what was the location, what are the basic thing that you were doing, and what are the things that is important. See, organization. Okay, see, this is an organization. That means I have the organizational skill, so I was put into the particular thing. That means the location or the sector. Process, I understand the process flow and everything. Then dispatch, processing. Okay, these are the keywords. Okay, these are the keywords. Nowadays, the resumes are not being shortlisted by human thing. They are actually using the AI, the artificial intelligence, to understand your resume, your skills, and everything. So that is why it is important. Okay. Now, after the very important thing, under whom you have done your internship. So it may be the case that your recruiter have the that means have the understanding about the field and knows this particular person. Okay, so this can be a positive part while applying this. And if you are just mentioning your skills, you are not crediting your manager, your supervisor for the particular thing. This is a very bad thing, because they have done a lot of things for you, and that is why you have gone through this wonderful internship. Now, so you have to mention under whom you have done. Okay. Now, another important thing is that you have to mention with these are the data that you have to mention. I am not going to like to talk about each and every internship here at this particular point of time. I am just going ahead. So these are the internship in a chronological order. This was my first internship. This was second internship. Everything, learning outcomes I have written. I have written under whom I have done. I have written a small in a bullet point. So no, okay, do not write in that way, so that it becomes very much hazy. Okay, so so that means you have to write all those important things in a bullet points. Okay, so it should be eye catching whatever you are writing. So this is the third internship that I've done, and this is the fourth internship. One day I'll be talking about it. Okay, I'll be talking about that. Now, what important thing is projects. These are the internship that I have gone through. Now, the project is also actually project plays also a very important role while applying to this particular job, because if you are in a particular project, so you know how this skills actually can be performed, like teamwork and coordination, and what the things like understanding others perspective and everything. So yeah, so I was involved in process, that means a project. So that is why I have I have actually mentioned what was my position in the particular project, is what I have done in the project in a very short crispy manner. Okay, then if you are interested in or if you are involved in some college fest, you can even explain that. Okay, because this also shows that you are also interested in learning those skills in the college. Okay, fine. These are the project that I have done. So you have to mention your projects and everything according to the relevance of this particular job. So this was a consultancy job, so I was explaining that my all-round skills, because here they were talking about my 360-degree skills, what I have explored other than my studies and academics. So this is also very much important. Now, yeah, just a minute. Let me just go ahead. Just clear my drawing. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. Now, what are the current positions that you are actually having? What does it mean? The current positions. That means like what are the things that you are doing right now. So in current scenario, every people does something after joining the college. Few people are actually they have started some doing technical things. They have started some doing like teaching students like me. They have started doing some other things too. So if you are having passion and you are associated with that and you are getting some understanding about that, and ultimately if you are serving yourself for that particular thing, so you can just put those things. Like I have served Unacademy, I have served Shag, I am actually working with like Philo. So actually I love teaching students. I love interacting with the people over there across the globe, and that's why this is also shows my interpersonal skills. No, so that is why I have put it. Okay, that is why I have put it. Sorry. So these are the things that you need to understand, that you are not sitting alone. Okay, you are not sitting idle. Okay, so that is why they will understand that you have the skill. That is why you have been absorbed by various kinds of companies. Okay, in this early period of time also. So I am also I'll also suggest that you have to go with these things. Okay, don't sit idle in any kinds of thing, because and don't go with doing course after course after course. Okay, use your course and go with the internships. Okay, or maybe you can go, these actually these are the part of my part-time job. Okay, I've done this things in part-time manner. So this is how this is the thing that it shows that how I can manage my time in both ways, because I was managing my time in college too, and I was teaching these particular students in this the like world-class platforms. Okay, so this shows my managing time and how I interacting this. And actually, while interacting with the recruiter, if you mention this particular position, you can even mention the achievements you have achieved in this particular position, being in that. So this also shows your positivity towards a particular goal. Okay, so yeah, fine. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going a bit faster. I speak a bit faster. So like if you want this video to be in a short manner, so you can just scale up or scale down the playing back speed. Okay, according to your wish. Yeah, fine. So yeah, this is the thing. Let us just go ahead and discuss about the achievements. Achievements section is very much important. Here it shows that how you acknowledge the things that you are getting in your life. Okay, how you are valuable. Okay, because people nowadays, what companies are thinking, they are thinking that the student having the highest amount of academic goals or highest amount of academic achievements. I'm not saying that you will be discouraged, but I'm saying yes, it is important to have that academic achievement, but after that extra academic activities you have to do it. Okay, you have to do it because in the particular company, your knowledge, your skills that you have already achieved. I'm not saying the skills, I'm saying the knowledge that you have achieved by reading the books and everything. Maybe they are not put in the physical use or practical use. So in that particular case, you have to be well versed with all those curriculum skills that you have achieved throughout your lifetime. Maybe you have started something in your school days and you have continued the same thing till the college days and everything. Then you can put these things. And if you have lots of achievement, like I have done something good, and that's why I have actually attached those things, and these actually creates the value of your resume. And after all, your resume will be like put aside than others. Ultimately, you want this, and that is why you are here. And that is why it is important to understand that achievements and reward sections are very much important. So here I have done various courses. So I have put my all these courses. These are some few courses for international. I have done the understanding the Tata consultancy services. There are various courses under there. Tata skills I have done. I understand. I have done the course on understanding market research and everything. Various kinds of workshop I have done. And then the English proficiency test I have given, so that because they want their candidates to be very much fluent in English, and that is why they have this particular test. So this test is very much recognized. And in class 10th, I have done this particular thing, the CBSE Appreciation Certificate for Excellences in class 12, 10th examination. So I am from Tripura, so I've got my rank in a good rank in the state joint examinations too. So that is why I put it. And in the Northeastern examination, joint entrance examinations also I put various things. So these are my achievements that I put. Okay, I'm not exaggerating it, but you need to understand that these things are very much important to keep your resume aside than others. Okay, so these are the things that you can think of. Now moving ahead with that, like things, yeah, the appreciation section. Okay, appreciation section very much important, like from where you have got appreciations, because if you are being appreciated by other, that means you have the potential. That is why you are getting appreciated now. So that is why also I'm holding the gold medals in mathematics. I'm holding the various regional math, actually the research medals. I'm holding various prestigious science lab visits due to my extreme interest in mathematical research and everything. So these are actually important. You see, I have taken various things, gold medal, silver, and you have to mention it. Okay, I'm not saying my one, but you have to mention it. If you have achieved it, then you have to mention it. If you don't have this kinds of skill, so then you have to think of how you can actually put these things in a play. Okay, so that is very important. Now after that, I am having a publication. So what kind of publication I am having? Publication, that means the thing is that that means I have done my book on a particular topic. Okay, that is why it is important link, so they can have the link, so they can eventually go into that particular link and understand the thing. So this is how you have to think. And very important thing is your reference. Okay, actually these are very important. Just go ahead with a professor that you are interested with, means they are interested with in you. So just talk to them, because you are putting their profile on your resume. They're sorry, yes, can I put your name on my resume, on your email address, for sure. Because if the companies are actually seeing these particular remarks on your resume, your resume becomes very much then your resume becomes very much different from others. Okay, it becomes authenticated by your professor. So this is how actually it looks. The things are very much clear, I guess. I have tried my level best to clear all your things. That means the doubts regarding the resume resume building. Again, I'm saying resume building a very important part, is a very important part in your placement drives, because now whenever you are sitting for placement, whenever you are sitting for any company, resume plays a very important role, which I believe in a complete manner. So yes, this is how it looks. I'll also put my resume for your kind reference in my description section of this particular video. And yes, everything is all good, I guess. Apart from that, I'll also give the app, that particular app through which I have made this particular resume. Because if you just go ahead and type this particular resume, it will take a lot of time and energy too, because it will not be in that particular it will not match the normal condition. That means the standard conditions. So that's why I'll just give you the link of this particular application. You can download it from the Play Store. So actually, I have gone through lots of research for the getting particular app. So this is how it is. I hope it is clear. Okay. So till now, today let's stop here, and I'll just meet you with another session with another time in another day. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.